will be questioned in Congress over the military withdrawal from Afghanistan last month. Those are headlines. Details coming up shortly. Good evening, and once again, thanks for joining us on Galaxy Television News. I'm Solomon Ofem. President Muhammadu Buhari has asked the Senate to confirm the appointment of 5 commissioners to fill vacancies at the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC). The request was contained in a letter dated September 28, 2021, which was read during plenary by the Senate President Ahmed Lawan. Buhari in the letter explained that the confirmation request was in accordance with the provision of Section 3, Subsection 6 of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act 2000. Meanwhile, Buhari in a second letter requested that the upper chamber confirmed the appointment of Engineer Muhammad Sani Baba as Federal Commissioner for Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission representing Bauchi State. The Senate on Tuesday urged the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, consider an emergency intervention fund of about 300 billion naira for critical roads in Niger State. They said the state links the economic corridors in the north and south, hence the need for the federal government to declare a state of emergency on major highways in the state. The upper chamber said the intervention would facilitate the infrastructure rehabilitation efforts of government to support ease of business and economic recovery. The Senate, in its resolution, urged the federal government to declare the state of emergency. It also urged the federal government to direct the Federal Ministry of Works to carry out emergency stabilization of the failed portions in Bida, Lapei, Lambada Road to ease the current suffering and rates of accident and loss of goods and investments in the road. Now, the Nigerian Navy has called for concerted efforts to end the proliferation of small and medium arms in Nigeria. Speaking during a public hearing by the House of Representatives Committee on National Security and Intelligence in Abuja, the Director of Legal Services, Nigerian Navy, Commodore Jamila Malafa, has said Chadian soldiers sell guns for as low as $20, that's 8,200 naira, and this endangers Nigeria's security. Chad shares a border with Nigeria in the north, just as Niger, Cameroon, and Benin Republic are the country's neighbors. Commodore Malafa thinks a border wall should be built between Nigeria and these neighboring countries, or we should have serious surveillance, or else we will not see peace in this country. Declaring the event open, Speaker of the House, Femi Gbajabiamila, called on all stakeholders to make good use of the opportunity for the good of the country's security.
Some of these countries that we have borders with have no armory. They do not have armories. In the name of assisting us to fight our problems, are compounding our problems in Nigeria, because you find out that each average Chadian soldier has 20 to 30 arms underneath his bed. When he's broke, he brings it out and sells it for $30, $20.
Armed men killed at least 40 people in 2 villages in the northern Nigerian state of Kaduna in the early hours of Monday, said the state government and 2 residents. The Kaduna state government said in a statement that 34 people were killed in the village of Madamei. One resident who spoke to our correspondent, Bosan Yakusak, said he counted 44 corpses in the local mortuary from attacks on May, a neighboring Abum village. A victim also said wielding gunmen and guns and machetes, the men entered the Madame and Abun on foot around 5 p.m., blocking the village of the entrance of the village rather.
What's happened here? Fulani people enter this village around 4 o'clock. So they start shooting people, killing people. They reach like 50 people. Then they mount the place, everywhere. Nobody will not enter the place.
Burn so many houses that we cannot tell exactly, and they wound about 5 people. They are in hospital now at Juch, Jos. And the Fulani people that enter, attack, they are about 250.
These Fulani people came around at 5 o'clock. They mount some people, different, mount some people here, mount some people on the other side, mount some people for the other side. And they block the road, nowhere to escape. Coming from this village to another village, they block all the roads. So now they start pursue our people.
Meanwhile, gunmen have kidnapped an Air Vice Marshal Sikuru Smith, retired in the Aja area of Lagos State. The retired Air Vice Marshal was said to have been picked up by masked men who shot sporadically and bundled him into a standby boat and sped off from the site where he was supervising work in the area on Monday. Meanwhile, the Lagos State Police Command has confirmed the kidnap of the retired Air Force boss. The Police Public Relations Officer CSP Adekunle Achijabutu told newsmen on Tuesday that the command is aware of the incident and is working to rescue the victim unhurt and to arrest the perpetrators. Retired Air Vice Marshal Smith is a cousin to the former Inspector General of Police and Chairman of the Police Service Commission, Mr. Leo Smith. You're still on to Galaxy Television News. Time for us to go for a break. We'll be right back with more report. Stay tuned. Thanks for staying tuned. This is Galaxy Television News. For more updates and latest news, visit our website, galaxytvonline.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Galaxy TV Nigeria. You can follow and interact with us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Galaxy TV. Don't forget to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at Official Galaxy TV. You can also avail our eyewitness feature via WhatsApp. If you have breaking news around you, simply share your story by sending short clips or videos of the news on 0818-6666-669. Our social media platforms are user-friendly and can always accommodate your live update and comment. The embattled Nollywood actor Olariwaju Omiyinka, also known as Baba Ijesha, appeared before the Lagos State Special Offences Court in Ikeja Tuesday over alleged sexual molestation. The court hearing, which was earlier scheduled for Monday, September 27, was postponed to Tuesday, September 28, 2021. And Galaxy's Daniel Tenimo was at the court and now reports.
The alleged sexual assault case of a teenage girl by Nollywood actor Omiyinka Olaruwaju, popularly known as Baba Ijesha, commenced at the Lagos State Special Offences Court, Ikeja. Baba Ijesha has been entangled in child molestation case since April 2021. He was charged on 6-count charge of sexual assault by penetration, indecent treatment of a child, and sexual assault, which contravenes sections 259, 135, and 261 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State 2011, as well as the 135, 263, and 262 Criminal Law of Lagos State 2015. Counsel to the complainer brought a witness to court who have over 25 years of experience in child forensic interview and a legal practitioner, Ms. Anike Olabisi Ajayi Kayode, to testify before the court. Olabisi, who said the State Criminal Investigation Unit (PANTI) transferred the case to her for further investigation and forensic interview with a minor. She added that the accused have engaged the child sexually in 3 occasions, and she presented to the court her forensic findings. A friend to the accused, a movie director, Daley Martin, said there is nothing new presented at the court, adding that the video presented was duct-taped since there were jump cuts in it.
There's nothing so new about the forensic report other than what we have been hearing. So if everything we have been hearing is a form of fallacy, then it simply means that the forensic itself is also a fallacy. Point of correction for all the press here, Baba Ijesha did not admit to anything. That was a doctored video you were shown, and I think the court had made such request that the entire video, if this is actually a CCTV cannot hang itself, cannot terminate itself.
Present at the court is Princess Damilola Adekoya, who is well known as Princess the Comedian, who is the foster mother of the minor, Kofi, Iyabo Ojo, and many more.
Oh, small shops.
Oh, yes. How far? You want him on tele?
Mrs. Adini.
Counsel to the accused solicited that the case be adjourned due to unforeseen circumstances. Justice Taiwo adjourned the matter to October 20th and 21st for continuation of the trial. Daniel Tenimu for Galaxy TV News, Lagos.
About 5 miners were killed when a mineral deposit known as a Tojere mine collapsed in Anyin in local government area of Benue State this afternoon. People from the area, including Baba Nguto Anyin, who spoke to journalists, said the accident occurred on the mine's site, Dwejime area near Anyin in local government area, where the deceased were working when it collapsed. According to Ngutuo, 3 of the miners died instantly, while others were seriously wounded and were rushed to hospital in Anyin. One of the victims of the mine collapse, who escaped unhurt, reported the collapse of the incident. Vice President Professor Yemi Shibajo says the mutual diplomatic relations between Nigeria and Russia date back to the 60s. The formal inauguration of Nigeria-Russia Chamber of Commerce and Industry will greatly consolidate the efforts made to deepen the long-lasting relationship and invigorate business opportunities between the 2 countries. Professor Shibajo made the observation when he received the delegation of the Nigeria-Russia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, led by President Obiora Okonkwo at the Presidential Villa Abuja. Speaking earlier, the leader of the delegation, Chief Okonkwo, said the visit of the Russian delegation to the country and the call on the VP was a prelude to the formal inauguration of the Nigeria-Russia Chamber of Commerce and Industry. On his part, the representative of the Russian government, Mr. Ozerov said the formalization of the pact between Nigeria and Russia was prompted by the need to strengthen relations between both countries, especially in areas of energy, ICT, agriculture, and infrastructure, among others.
Well, they have enjoyed great bilateral relationship for decades, but today we think that there is a need for improved and increased economic relationship. If you look at the records, Russia should actually have Nigeria as #1 trading partner. But if you look at the statistics, it is really very, very low. We think that it has to do with the absence of an entity like Chamber of Commerce that has a role to facilitate such relationship.
And we are ready to improve really and to start to improve the relationship with Nigeria because it's one of the biggest economy, very promising one, with the brightest future, and we see a lot of perspectives here. And I was very glad to hear His Excellency, Vice President, to support this movement to develop our relationship on economic sphere. And Russia has a lot of things to propose to Nigeria in different spheres of cooperation, from fertilizer to high-tech, to energy sector, and agriculture, infrastructure, energy sector.
A new pressure group in Delta State, Grassroots Marshall, has been inaugurated in Oheli North local government area of the state, with the sole aim of spearheading the 2023 governorship aspiration of the Deputy Senate President, Senator Ovie Omagege. The group, which was inaugurated at the Oheli Kingdom Hall, cut across the 3 senatorial districts of the state with a mandate to install an APC-led government headed by the Deputy Senate President come 2023. Fielding questions from newsmen, the chairman of the occasion and one of the patrons spoke on the objectives of the group. On his part, the Deputy Senate President, Ovie Omagege, who was represented by his senior legislative aide, Sir Ambrose Oyove, advised the group not to deviate from the focus of the grassroots.
Because of the sole purpose of trying to launch a movement, I call it a movement, which is Grassroots Marshall for Omagege come 2023. To summarize it, I see Delta State as a resemblance to the people of Israel under captivity in Egypt. And when God heard their cries and wanted to liberate them from the hands of Egypt, he sent forth Moses to come and liberate them from Egypt.
We are inaugurating what you see here, the Grassroots Marshall for Omagege 2023. It's a platform for us to showcase the person of the Deputy Senate President, Barrister Ovie Omagege, towards the 2023 elections.
Of advice to them, they know the center focus, that's the aim and objective of this Grassroots Marshall. Their center focus is reaching out to the people so that they can elect Ovie Omagege as a governor of Delta State come 2023.
Governors of the 19 northern states met with top traditional rulers of the region on Monday in Kaduna. At the end of the meeting, Plateau State Governor Simon Lalong issued a statement containing their resolutions stating that the forum observed that some northern state governors had earlier expressed views for a power shift to 3 geopolitical zones in the south in order to promote unity and peace in the country. Notwithstanding their comment, the forum unanimously condemns the statement by the Southern Governors Forum that the presidency must go to the south. They said the statement is quite contradictory with the provision of the Constitution that elected president shall score at least 25% of the vote cast in 2/3 states of the Federation. Speaking with Galaxy's Tifetani Momo, Dr. Sunday Maduka opines that regardless of resolutions from both bodies, Nigeria deserves a credible representative such that will serve without ethnic sentiment.
Don't forget that the North Central is not particularly happy with the North right now. So there's this sympathy among some North Central governors, even to the South. So the North should just relax. What they should be able to be thinking that, look, let's get credible candidates. That's my own take. Get credible candidate, somebody that is not coming there with sentiment of what we have now in the politic policies. Somebody that look at Nigeria as a Nigeria, not as my tribe or my religion. That is what we need now. I'm not talking about a Southerner that will come and say, oh, this is our turn. No. I'm looking at the Southerner who will come and say, this is a time for all Nigerians to be able to get out of this quagmire that we find ourselves.
Up next, Esther Esuma International Scene.
Welcome to news from the international scene. Starting from Afghanistan, the top U.S. general and the Secretary of Defense are to be questioned in Congress over the military withdrawal from Afghanistan last month. U.S. troops are to accelerate their withdrawal, originally due to be completed by 31st August after Kabul fell to the Taliban on the 15th. There were chaotic scenes at Kabul airport as foreign powers sought to get their citizens home and thousands of desperate Afghans begged for rescue. A suicide attack killed 182 people. 13 U.S. service personnel and at least 169 Afghans were killed when a bomber blew himself up at the gate to the airport on 26 August. General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, will speak before the Armed Services Committee of the Senate on Tuesday and the House of Representatives on Wednesday. Another U.S. General, Kenneth McKenzie, will also appear. As head of U.S. Central Command, he oversaw the withdrawal from Afghanistan. U.S. troops first entered Afghanistan in late 2001, shortly after the 9/11 attacks. By the time they left, the U.S. had spent about $985 billion and deployed tens of thousands of troops, peaking at 110,000 in 2011. In the weeks between the fall of Kabul and the withdrawal deadline of 31st August, the U.S. evacuated its remaining 4,000 troops. It is also taking about 50,000 Afghan refugees who were airlifted out of Kabul. As many as 20 died in the crowds which gathered at the airport in the days after the Taliban take over.
And with that international story, we end the news for this time. But before we go for more updates and latest news, log on to our website, galaxytvonline.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GalaxyTV Nigeria. You can follow and interact with us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/GalaxyTV. Don't forget to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at Official Galaxy TV. You can also avail our eyewitness feature via WhatsApp if you have breaking news around you. Simply share your story by sending short clips or videos of the news on 0818-6666-669. Our social media platforms are user-friendly. You can always accommodate your live updates and comments. And that's the news. Thanks for watching. I'm Solomon Offem.
Just because Premium Free brings you an amazing bouquet of channels completely free doesn't mean we can't up our game. How? Well, we won't know unless you tell us. Help Premium Free be even better and stand a chance to win airtime prizes by going to our Facebook page and completing our audience feedback survey. Tell us what you really, really like.
I think it's really cool.
Or what you don't like so much.
I'm so disappointed.
Tell us what you would like to see or what you want more of so that we can